All right, this is fine. I'm down. Let's go. Battle. What's opponent got? All right, I can F6. Nice. I don't have like that in the VODs because not part of the actual VODs. All right, we're doing the Eternal Weekend round 8. We're currently 4-3. We're playing against Wolfman. It looks like a bug player. We drew another PO. Not exactly what you want to see in the situation here. Oh, they have misstep as well. That's completely brutal. That's just it's not good. This is what that is. It's just not good. We lost to Golos, and then we lost to. Oh, they have the Wasteland too. Wow. Yeah. And then we lost in the top 8 to Doomsday. All right, this is just not going very well for us. This card is so bad. I don't know why people think this card should be restricted. Look how bad it is. Pretty much uncastable. We need Moxen. Like, really, really badly, we need Moxen. If we can draw a Mana Crypt off the top, then we get to draw 3 PO. And then we can hit Mox Opal, and chain POs. Why does it feel like they're holding up Force of Negation? Okay, they're not. Maybe they'll just play a Leovold. Put me out of my misery. Oh, another Tarmogoyf. Well, this clock is getting quite fast. All right, so Mana Crypt? No. I can DT for Mana Crypt, but then I can't PO on the same turn. If I take 10, I take 8, 10, 3, and just try to PO combo on the next turn. Seems like it's the best play. So we're just going to Demonic Tutor for that Mana Crypt and try to chain POs and win in one turn. It's about the only way we can play this. They still have a Fluster then? Kind of bad for the home team. I mean, like, technically, Mentor is usually a good DT target here, but I just don't have the Moxen base to support it, unfortunately. So I think we just have to go for the Mana Crypt, and then next turn, just go off. Hopefully, we hit a Moxen, and they don't have a counterspell. It's basically all we have to do a bunch of hoping, really. They had another Wasteland. Okay. What is happening? No, stop. Magic Online, please. All right, so we're looking for a Moxen off the top, and then them to have no counter spells. Didn't do it. Well, now I really have to hit. I basically have to hit Moxen Opal on this first one. Moxen Opal, and then PO again. He just had Fluster too. All right, well. That one is not close to close. We might have to actually do something in between rounds if we're going to die this fast. All right, so bug sideboarding strategy, Sphinx, Clusters, and Swords balance. Out Remora, out Hercules, out Opal, PO. There was another one? What was the other card? What was the other card we took out? One repeal? Oh, we took out Citadel. Oh, Narset we took out before as well. So maybe we can leave in another Opal then. That's fine. Sure, let's do that. Narset's like not terrible versus bug, but it's hard to protect most of the time. Okay, on the play. Can we get... Yes, I keep. How do I want to play this? I think I want to play this a little slower. I think I want to go fetch land, ruby, emerald, upkeep, ancestral. Play around, mind break trap, force of negation, and look for like another blue card to pitch for our mentor or draw force from their on their recall instead of on the mentor. The mentor's how I want to win this game. It's my most important card, but I don't want to pitch my ancestral to protect it. That's the way I would evaluate this hand, I think. Though if I fetch an island, I can't cast mentor, but I think that's fine because I still have a spin. I'm more worried about getting wastelanded, I would think. Maybe that's wrong. I also can spin into a force there. Okay, we hit our white source for mentor. We hit our blue spells for counter spelling. Yes, I had a bunch of power this start. What is that? That's a verdant catacombs. It's really pretty. I like that. Maybe okay, yeah. I was about to say maybe we go for Aereo here, but I think we're just gonna go with our mentor. Pretty hard to lose this fight. Just resolve, okay. This looks like a different game than game one, let me tell you. I think this game went a bit better. Okay, we have secured victory. I don't know what opponent kept, but it clearly wasn't good enough to beat our restricted card only draw. All right, on to the next one. They just didn't want to be on the draw. They want to be on the play, you know? All right, what do we got? What do we got? We've got, of course, our Opal. A dead. Basically, Opal and Yogg are kind of dead. We do have an actual force and a misstep. But it's kind of hard to justify keeping this hand. We like need all like Moxen and spells, and like that just isn't really feasible in the time you need to, get those cards. I'm just gonna mulligan this hand. This hand's better. We'll do this. I think what I'm gonna do is bottom. Hmm. Maybe I just want to bottom a force of will and not probe. That could be greedy, but I kind of want double action spells. All right, well, the jig is up. The news is out. They finally found me. They kept a 6-card hand, so they're at 5 cards now. It's, not as strong as our last hand, but not terrible. Ancestral on my upkeep. Yeah, I'll fight it. You got days I get blown out, but whatever. Okay, negation, pitching, misstep. Sure. Back up to 5. Moxen? Non-opal, non-opal, not an opal. Regular, like any of the other Moxen. I was hoping I could get a Moxen there so I could whisper. This definitely would have been better as a pre-reading because I didn't have the Moxen, but maybe in the long run it won't be. We'll have to see what happens here. Is this gonna be Collector Oof or Tarmogoyf? Oof, there it is. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this seems fine. We'll just get the Collector Oof and one card. Unless they fight over it. Like a very reasonable removal spell here. Raven's Crime plus Doomblade. Would you play Doomblade with a Raven's Crime attached to it? Maybe it's greedy. It's like, I don't have to make that play, but I think it's reasonable. Like, I can go for more creatures, right? But then I also play into Flusterstorm. It's tough to say. That might be like firing off too fast, but I also wanted to like draw cards with Night's Whisper, right? Demonic Tutor. What are we demonic tutoring for? Ancestrals in the yard? Maybe an Oof, maybe a Leovold, maybe a Strip Miner or Wasteland, maybe a Force, maybe a Deathrite Shaman, maybe Treasure Cruise. If they already had a Verdant Catacombs, if they went for Treasure Cruise, it's 3 cards. Hmm. Maybe it's just a Fluster. Oh, this is a good place to Night's Whisper. I'd like my own. Fluster doesn't do it against Cruise. Oh, so they do have a Fluster. Well, our Demonic didn't get flustered. Our Night's Whisper got flustered instead. Oh, it got Spell Pierced. See. See. So let's see if they got Leovold with this Demonic Tutor. That turns off my Demonic for Ancestral. Or did they get Oof? They got Leovold. Okay, Leovold's definitely the correct one to get. Especially seeing as I don't have balance. Oh. Well, I could just get Swords to Plowshares off of my Demonic Tutor. I could also just get Lotus. So if I go Demonic, Lotus, Lotus, Balance. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, let's do this, this, Demonic, Lotus, Lotus, Yogwill, Delta, Lotus. I should have balanced off of my Lotus, because now I lose a land for no reason. So bad, Justin. So bad. Maybe I should... I shouldn't have played this. I also shouldn't have used black, maybe? Yeah. That was so bad. Just playing too fast. Oh, I should have floated a mana first. What am I doing? I wanted to float a mana and then sack my island. I just didn't do it. I don't know, man. Just like really bad. Really, really bad. Is Demonic for Ancestral actually better than just casting Night's Whisper? I don't think it's actually better. Because I can leave the Ancestral and the Snap in my deck. Like, I can still Snap Demonic later. I'm gonna cast Night's Whisper. Man. I wish I had sacked this island so I still had white sources, but I guess I don't have that many white cards in my deck that matter, as long as I can find a way to cast Mentor. Oh, they had... We luckily got to Yagwil right before Cage happened. They're out of cards. This is good for the home team. P.O. Ponder. Well, we want to shuffle those away. Hopefully we find a land, I think, because I would rather shuffle these away and then, well, let's see. Do I want that Merchant Scroll? No, I want to shuffle. Well, maybe I screwed this up. Maybe this is fine. I don't know. I'm kind of just taking random game actions now. I don't know why I just went on autopilot, but sorry about that, chat. This is not proper sequencing. Right, we definitely want Merchant Scroll for that Ancestral that we left in our deck. I mean, they had to have drawn exactly a counterspell that I care about here. I'm just going to jam. I guess they did draw it, huh? Maybe it's Dig Through Time? I feel like I would have cast the Dig Through Time on their turn and maybe hit like an oof or something. Yeah. That would be a little weird, I think. Do I have a white source left? I should. I think I am going to activate this and Time Walk. Yeah. We'll just tinker it away, I think. No, yeah, I have to bounce this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have the repeal for the Grafdigger's Cage. Do I have enough mana? Sure hope I don't lose to Fluster here, because I have to do the thing. Wouldn't they have flustered one of my other spells? Remember? Oh, they do have a fluster. Oh, they have a brainstorm. All right, we have a mental misstep for that. We had that covered. So we're just going to jam a Sphinx, and this should be good. Yeah, it's been not a great stream on my gameplay end, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought they had an opportunity to fluster something before, so. Yeah. All right. We took some interesting steps to get there, but balance looked great right there. That's the first time balance has been like extremely good.